Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I want to apologize in advance. It is quite echoey in this video. The room I'm recording in has high ceilings. It's kind of a balancing act, guys. I could have recorded this in my bedroom, but I hate the background, or I can record it in here, but the sound quality is worse. Today, I'm gonna be recording me getting ready while I answer some questions I found online. I've been on here for like over a year now, so I figured it's about time you guys get to know a little bit about me. If you want to know more about me, then keep watching. If not, please subscribe before you leave. Now let's get into the video. I found these questions online, just like random websites have questions you can answer. We're gonna answer them because I figured if I just went through like my whole life story, that'd be boring, and these are probably more like sporadic and interesting questions. I'll put everything I use for my makeup in the description below. I'm not really gonna be going over that. So the first question is, are you named after anyone? So my name is Sydney and my middle name is Nicole. My last name is not known on this channel, but it starts with an L. So my initials are actually SNL, so just like Saturday Night Live. That's not why my parents named me that. I was not named after anyone. I think they just liked the name. And I honestly know so many Sydney Nicoles. My age, I feel like, was a very common name combination back then. Honestly, just the middle name Nicole. Everyone's middle name is Nicole. When was the last time you cried? So, fun fact, I cry quite often. That's why I always wear waterproof mascara, because you just never know when it's gonna happen. The last time I cried was 2 days ago. There was some work drama. Nothing too juicy, but that's why I was crying. Do you have any kids? If no, how many do you want? I have one kid, his name is Toby. He is 5 years old. He is pretty hairy. He's 20 pounds and he meows a lot. So yeah, I don't have any kids, but I have a cat and I love him. And you've probably seen him on this channel. Do I want kids? I do believe I want kids. It's scary to think about having kids, but I'm pretty sure that's something I'm gonna want later in life. Probably like 2 or 3 of them, most likely 2, but we'll see how my body takes it, or if I can even have kids. I hope I can have kids. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? Yeah, what the hell? I like myself enough to be my friend. I'd say I don't understand why I don't have more friends, guys. I think I'm pretty friendable. Do you use sarcasm a lot? Yes, I do. I'm very sarcastic, and I don't know. I hope people understand it. But you know, it just do be what it do be that way sometimes. It do be what it do be. What's the first thing you notice about people? I don't know. I would need to meet someone new and let you know, but honestly, I think it's probably like their nose or their eyebrows. That's just the kind of person I am. I don't know, that's an interesting answer. What is your eye color? So I'm one of those typical girls with brown eyes who like to say they're hazel. I do think I have hazel eyes. They get green in the sun, okay? Scary movie or happy endings? If a movie has a happy ending, I'm not interested in watching it. Me and Matt will only watch scary movies. It's very rare that I watch something that's not like in the thriller or scary or drama category, which doesn't really mesh well with my anxiety, but literally every movie we watch, we strictly look at horrors. So if you have any good scary movie suggestions in the comments, let us know, because I feel like we have not found any good scary movies as of late. Favorite smells. So my favorite smells, they probably sound kind of weird. Definitely the smell of books. Like, I'm that person who goes into the bookstore just to smell books. Big sniffer. Whenever I get some mail, I'm always smelling the paper. Whenever I get a magazine, ooh, perfect. Fresh yearbook scent, the best scent. But I love the smell of books. I love like apple scented things. So like Leaves from Bath and Body Works is like my favorite candle. I also love evergreen scents. So like Christmas tree scents and candles. And I love going on walks and smelling the outdoors, like tree. I'd probably say those are my favorite smells, but definitely books, top tier. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? The furthest I've been from home is Switzerland. Back in college, my boyfriend at the time was studying abroad in France, and my parents graciously let me go visit him. So I visited him in France, and then we went to Switzerland, Interlaken area. And I miss it, and I wish I could go to Europe again, but who knows when that will happen. Yeah, that's the furthest I've been. Do I have any special talents? I kind of do. I'll show you guys in a second after I'm done here. So my special talent is that I can talk with my mouth closed. I've been doing this since I was a child. I had a childhood friend reach out to me the other day and be like, I saw some children talking with their mouth closed, saying what you used to say with your mouth closed, and I thought that they stole it from you because they did steal it from me.
Daddy, I'm stuck in the closet and I can't get out. It's dark in here.
That was quite impressive. Where were you born? So I was born in Georgia. I've lived in the same house my entire life. My parents moved here from Michigan. My dad is from Detroit and my mom's from Dearborn, and they moved down here in 1995, right before I was born, and I have lived here ever since. I live in my parents' house now. I am 25 and I'm still living here. So I live north of Atlanta. What's your zodiac sign? So I'm a Libra. I don't believe it. No, it says, what's your zodiac sign and do you believe in it? I'm a Libra. Do I believe in it? No. Libras are supposed to be really balanced. I wouldn't say balance is a word that describes me. To be honest with you, my due date when I was born was October 30th. So I was supposed to be like destined to be a Scorpio, and I feel like that's much more me, but I came early and I'm a Libra. But all that to say, no, I don't believe in astrology and stuff. I feel like it's all phrased very generically, so like it can kind of pertain to anyone. What are your hobbies? This is like a sore subject for me, guys. This is a very sore subject. I don't have hobbies. I hate when people ask me that, but I would say my hobbies are YouTube, trash TV. I can tell you just about anything you want to know about
90 Day Fiancé, or Married at First Sight, or Love Island, or Bachelor, or Welcome to Clapville, or My Big Fat Fabulous Life, or Temptation Island, or Are You the One, or Too Hot to Handle, or what's that reality show that just came out? I don't even know.
But yeah, basically I am a trash TV connoisseur, so that's a hobby of mine. I also like to work out. I actually love going to the gym. I go 4 times a week. And also a Nintendo Switch. I'm obsessed with Animal Crossing. Those are my hobbies. I feel like I've gotten more hobbies as of late, but they're not like anything substantial. Like, people would look at me like I'm weird if I told them those are my hobbies. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have Toby. Toby is mine. Like if I leave this house or when I leave this house, Toby's coming with. And then I have a family dog, Samantha, who I'm obsessed with. She is so perfect and she's 10 years old and she's a British Spaniel and she's perfection. Do you have any siblings? So yes, I do. I have 2 older sisters, Olivia and Courtney. Olivia is the oldest. She is turning 31 this year, and she is a physician's assistant, but she also does concierge aesthetics on the side, so like Botox and skincare, stuff like that. And then Courtney is my second oldest sister. She's in the middle. She just turned 28. And she is also a physician's assistant. She works in the emergency room, but her goal is to work full-time in aesthetics and do Botox and fillers. She also does concierge aesthetics with Olivia. So they both work for this company called The Skin Click. And that's why I use Zio or Xenobaji skincare. I've made multiple videos about this, and they actually help people pick out the right products for them. So yeah, I have 2 older sisters, they're both PAs, and I'm the youngest child. And that's actually why I made this video. Olivia has been doing Botox and skincare for a few people who actually watched my Zio video. They found her through my video, and they were wondering about if I was the youngest. Apparently I give off major youngest sibling vibes. So yes, I am the youngest. If you already caught on, you were correct. Let me know why that is. Why do I give off younger sibling vibes? Am I just a brat? I don't know. What do you want to be when you grow up? Honestly, I don't know. I am not grown yet. I am still 12. So, I have all the time in the world to figure that out. When realistically, I'm 25 and I should probably know. But I guess I'll answer that question a different way. I am an engineer. I went to Georgia Tech for chemical engineering, and I'm working as a sales engineer in the electrical industry, so nothing to do with chemical engineering, but that's what I'm doing. I love my job, I love my company, they're awesome, but if I weren't doing that, like if I could have my ideal job, it would be to be a YouTuber full-time, as cliche as that is. Hello, you can help me with that if you want to subscribe. Major appreciate. How tall am I? I'm 5'5", pretty average. I'm actually the tallest of my family other than my dad, even though I'm like pretty average height. Olivia might be the same as me, I don't know, but Yeah, my family, my dad's 6'1", my mom's like 5'3", I'm 5'5", Courtney's probably 5'3", and Olivia's like 5'5", about. What is your least favorite thing about yourself? Like appearance-wise, my under eyes are very dark. If you couldn't tell, I don't like those. Like personality-wise, what's my favorite or my least favorite thing about myself? Probably my anxiety and indecisiveness. Because I'm so anxious, it makes it hard to make decisions because I'm like, am I making the wrong decision? So that's probably my least favorite thing about myself. How many countries have you visited? Not many. The US. I went to Canada with Matt after we graduated college. We went to Alberta. It was amazing. We went to Lake Marine and then like Lake Louise, and they were literally, pictures don't do it justice. Then, like I said, I went to Switzerland and I went to France. I didn't even go to Paris. I was in Metz, France. And then, I don't know if this counts as a separate country. I don't think it does. I went to the Virgin Islands, but I'm pretty sure it was like the American side of it. So it's not even, I don't think that counts. What was your favorite / worst subject in high school? Worst subject was history. I hate history. I mean, I got a 4.0 in high school. Unweighted, because I took a lot of AP. But I hated history. I had to try really hard, just memorized everything. It's not interesting to me. Best subject is definitely math. I loved AP calculus. I got like 107 in there, so 100 unweighted and 107 with AP, 7 AP points. That was my best subject. That's why I became an engineer. I loved math, but I also loved chemistry. So like chemistry and math, but I would say math came more easily to me. What is your favorite drink? Sweet tea. Love it. I don't have it that much because it's a lot of sugar. What's my favorite animal? This is difficult for me. I'm having difficult parting with my favorite animal of the past, which has always been a donkey. I've always loved donkeys. Like my dad got me some like diamond brooch, or not diamond, it was some brooch that was a donkey pin. But I think, if I really think about it, I don't know if those are still my favorite animals. I really like sea otters. I think they're really cute. And of course, cats. But I don't know. I love all animals. I can't really pick one. Realistically, probably cats, as boring as it is. I don't know. I love them all. And what's my favorite perfume? YSL Black Opium is my favorite perfume. I am like a big perfume person. I'm always getting new perfumes. It's actually an issue, but YSL Black Opium. What sports do you play or have you played? I am not athletic at all. I am not coordinated in the slightest. I played golf in high school. I was on varsity, not because I was good. I never played a match. I only got on because 4 people tried out, or 6 people tried out, and 6 people made it on the team. So I made it on the team. They tried to get me to play in a match, and I was like not having it. So I can say I was on varsity, but I never played in a single match. I got the varsity Letterman jacket, and the people on my team were pissed when I was wearing it at school. But like, you know what? Just let me live my life. What are some of your favorite YouTubers? That's a hard one. I love YouTube. I would say Kelty O'Connor is a new favorite of mine. Her videos are just so entertaining, and I feel like she puts a lot of effort into them because they're always like week or month-long challenges. I love like a bunch of YouTubers. Logan Paul, I'm just kidding, that was a joke, guys, don't cancel me. I like Whitney Simmons a lot. She is the reason I started working out. Love her. Casey Holmes is like one of my favorite beauty YouTubers. I also love Allie. So Tati was like my favorite, but then she fell off the face of YouTube. So Allie Glines, the top, she's one of my favorite makeup YouTubers. She is just so soothing and calming and non-dramatic and non-problematic, and she's like my top tier replacement. Max Tuning is also one of my favorite YouTubers. His videos are so well done. I think he's very underrated, and he's so funny and sarcastic, and I love him. But yeah, I would say those are probably like my top YouTubers. I also like Hope Scope and Catherine Muller. They're both like workout clothes reviewers. They're really good. How many girlfriends or boyfriends have I had? I am that kind of person who has had boyfriends constantly since the 5th grade. Like I've never gone more than maybe 4 months without a boyfriend since the 5th grade. But I'm not gonna count, like I feel like my first real boyfriend was definitely in high school. I had 2 main boyfriends in high school, but I would say the one I started dating in sophomore year was like my first real boyfriend. We dated for 2.5 years. He was awesome. I have nothing bad to say about him, but we broke up, obviously. My boyfriend after that, it's number 2. I dated him through freshman year of college. I don't have much good to say about him, so that's my second one. That was for a year. My third boyfriend was also in college. We met at Tech. We dated for like a year and a half. Mixed reviews on him. And then my fourth real boyfriend is Matt. And you guys, he's been on my channel before. We've been dating for 3 years and like 8 months. We've been dating for 4 years in August. So Matt's definitely my longest relationship and my fourth boyfriend and the best one. What phone do I have? I have the iPhone XS Max. So I have the huge one, but it's like old at this point. It's like, what, 2-3 years old? That's crazy. What is my fashion sense? Considering I've worn this sweatshirt the last 2 videos, I would say it's very, very casual and basic. I like to be comfortable. That would be my fashion sense. I don't really have a fashion sense, and I wish I did. I wish I was better at that kind of stuff. I kind of want to figure that out, but I don't really know. I just try to be comfortable, honestly. This is the palette I'm using, BT Dubs. 3 things that upset you, just 3, that's all you want? I'm just kidding. 3 things that upset me is animal cruelty. I can't deal with it when people just like mistreat their pets or just animals in general. It's very upsetting. Another thing that does this upset me or pisses me off? Because I could list a few of those too. Another thing that upsets me is growing up. I am like a full-blown Peter Pan over here. I definitely have Peter Pan syndrome. I don't want to grow up, and that's very upsetting to me, but what can I do about it? Another thing is dying, death, very upsetting. These are like very, like obviously that upsets me. Is that even the kind of answer you want from me? But that's like my biggest fear, and once again, there's nothing I can do about that, so that kind of sucks. But more realistic things that upset me, when plans change, I'm not very go with the flow. I'm like kind of regimented, so I like having a plan in place. And when plans change, I've gotten better at adapting, but it's not my favorite thing in the world, I would say. What are 3 things that make me happy? TV, I love TV, sitting and doing nothing. I love going on walks with Matt and my family and Samantha. And the third thing would, I have a lot more actually. Going candle shopping with Matt, that's our favorite thing. And going to the gym makes me happy, usually. How is your relationship with your parents? It is perfect. I have no complaints. I feel like they gave me the best childhood I could ever ask for, which is probably part of the reason I don't want to grow up, because being a child was just like the best time ever, and it's sad leaving that part of my life. Obviously, I have a good relationship with my parents, considering I'm living with them for like the last 3 years willingly, and I would very happily continue living here for a lot longer. So I'm very thankful that I have a really good relationship with my parents and my whole family in general. What's your favorite quote? This is like very cliche, but definitely everything happens for a reason. I think it's very true. And even if you're going through like struggles in your life, there is like a reason to it, and hopefully you'll come out stronger in the end and learn some kind of lesson. But that's probably my favorite quote. What's one word that describes me? I would probably say weird. I'm interesting. I think I am. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like on a high horse right now. Maybe awkward would describe me. I think I'm pretty awkward. Am I left-handed or right-handed? I am right-handed. Fun fact, I learned in school that people with left hands statistically die sooner. Definitely correlation and not causation, guys, don't freak out. Just a little fun fact I love to tell all my left-handed people. Are you an extrovert or introvert? Definitely an introvert. I recharge being alone and watching TV. If I go too long without just sitting and doing nothing or being by myself and watching TV, like if I am hanging out with people too much and I don't get time alone, I get very exhausted and upset, and I just don't feel myself, and I get very like stressed out. So I'm definitely an introvert. I prefer to be at home a lot of times, but I also I like to see people sometimes, but it just takes a lot out of me. So definitely an introvert. Even though I can be extroverted when I need to be, but it just takes a lot out of me when I do so. Do you consider yourself a good cook? Absolutely not. I cannot cook. I have burned ramen noodles in the past. If it was up to me to provide my own meals, I would survive off of butter noodles and bagel bites, as I did in college. Luckily, my dad cooks when I'm here, and then when I'm not here, or my dad's not here, Matt cooks. So no, I'm not a good cook. If money were no object, what would you get for your next birthday? I would love to get Final Cut Pro to edit my videos, but I like can't justify it because I don't want to be spending money on a hobby, but I'm probably gonna get it eventually. I would love to get a new Apple Watch. Mine's been acting up. It's like 3 years old. I would like to get a new MacBook, so I don't even have a laptop outside my work computer. So Matt lets me use his MacBook, but I'd love to get one with more storage. I would love, oh my gosh, am I materialistic? I can't tell. I would love to get a Porsche Macan. That's my dream car. So there you go. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you want to be? I wouldn't want to move out of state really unless my family moved with me. I would never move unless it was like everyone's getting up and leaving. But if we all moved together, I would like to live, like I think Tennessee would be cool, or North Carolina, like Charlotte area. I think Montana, these are very different, but Montana would be awesome. It's very pretty. So probably realistically, if I could live anywhere, it'd be like somewhere like Montana. That's just super scenic and pretty, but I've never been there, so I don't know. What's your favorite thing to have for breakfast? I don't know. Some days I'm a pancake person, some days I'm a waffle. I definitely say I'm a pancake person actually. So pancakes, like really big chocolate chip pancakes from First Watch. Actually, their cinnamon chip pancakes are the best during like the Christmas months. That's what I would want to have for breakfast. And the last question this random website wants to know about me is what's my longest relationship? And I kind of answered this earlier, but it's definitely me and Matt. We've been together for 3 years and 8 months this month. So Matt. So you guys, that was the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you got to know a little bit more about me. This sounds very conceited, but anyway. If you care, let me know in the comments below if you have any other questions you'd like me to answer. I would love to do a Q&A video. If I get any questions, I would love to answer them for you. I upload videos every single Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you guys know where to find me. And I will see you guys next week. Peace out. Bye, haters. Peace.